Morning everybody, Trish Palmer here from Pellen and Palmer Specialty Hypnosis Training. Hi Stu, how you going honey? So today I'm going to be talking about SEO tips. Okay, so I'll just jump straight into it because this is one of those topics that really can be a bit boring and be a bit draggy, but once you've done it, you've done it. That's just it. That's the best part about this stuff. So let's just jump straight into it. So you did it. You created an awesome website. You put it out into the world. You put your heart and your soul into this website. You've really created, you've developed, you've worked out your colors and your fonts and absolutely everything. You threw it out there and nothing happened. It sucks, doesn't it? When I first did my very first website, like all horror stories, it was a complete disaster. And then I had to learn all about these SEOs, these CTRs and things like that. And I was just like, you're kidding me. Why can't I just put it out there? But the best part is that once you learn this and once you've got it into place, all of a sudden you'll just get hit after hit after hit and you'll go absolutely fantastic. There are actually so many people that still do not have web pages for their small businesses, and those that do actually have really, really bad ones. And that's because a web page you actually need to nurture. You need to look after it. It's just like your garden or something like that. You've got to look after it. You've got to help it grow. So I'm going to give you some hints and tips today on how to get the SEOs to grow, okay? So before I do that, I'd like you to just know that I have a mentoring program now available. It has been officially launched. We now have a free monthly online healing group that's available. We do brainstorming sessions every month. We give away free scripts and recordings each month. You also have access to all of our online training. So whether you're into studying anxiety and depression protocols, just hypnosis, maybe you just want to design your own website or something like that, or get a blog up and running, we can help you with all of that in the Modern Mentoring. We also have a secret Facebook page so we can support people with their success, because we want to make sure that you are achieving the goals that you're looking for. You have access to all of our PDFs and our ebooks. We give you ongoing training with social media and things like that. We also have office hours where you can contact myself or my partner and ask tech questions, hypnosis questions, healing questions, anything like that. And there's nothing better than having a web page set up where you actually start to earn money whilst you're asleep. So if you'd like more information on that, please click on the link below, book a tour, and we can show you what's available. So let's start. What is an SEO? Well, an SEO is known as a search engine optimization. So SEO is a simple activity that ensures your website can be found by the search engines with relevant words and phrases of what your site is offering. So for example, if you were in Google and you type in the words funny cat video, Google will bring up all the sites with the keywords in it, funny cat video. But here's the kicker, it's not as simple as that, okay? Google always chooses to rank the sites based on quality, not content. That's what they're looking for. So you can use your keywords all you want, but you have to be really smart about it. You can rank number one on Google. Years ago, it was easy to rank number one on Google. You just put yourself out there, and basically anybody who'd been to your site, it kept popping up. But when it came down to it, as more and more people jumped online, it became more bogged down. There was more information that was available, and Google had to really, really up its game so that they could ensure that you were getting the right content. There were many, many scammers back in the early 90s that would create pages with keywords in them, but then the page wasn't relevant to the actual content, and that created a lot of fear-mongering in the industry. So that's where Google have upped their game, and then they've brought in SEOs and things like that. So did you know that most people won't actually go past the first page on Google? 71% of people won't go past that first page. So even as you Google something, you scroll down, very, very rarely do people go to page 2. Very, very, even rarer, 94% of them won't go past page 2 and 3. So you need to be on that first page because people are not going past that. And there's 3 easy ways to get yourself started. So number 1, focus on your content. Google want quality over quantity. If you've got one page that's absolutely smashing and it's awesome, then Google will choose that over someone who's got 10 pages of content where they just dribble on all the time. So it is measured by the following things. The quality is measured by this. So it's measured by the keyword usage. So let's say, for example, you are looking up funny cat videos. Google sends you to the page with funny cat videos. Now, as much as it's great to use all of the keywords, you don't want to be too keywordy based sort of thing. You don't want to say, hey, watch this funny cat video because this funny cat video is really fun to watch, funny cat video. It doesn't want that, because that to Google is poor quality, too much quantity. So that's where you've got to really up your game. You still want to use your keywords, but you want to use them in more of a natural flow. How would you talk about it? How would you add those keywords into your sentences, into your blog, into what you're talking about? So you still definitely want to use your keywords, but you don't want to be smashing them through with every second word sort of thing, because Google will go, this is not a high quality site and people are not spending much time on it. One thing Google also analyzes is the site structure. So if people are finding that if Google is finding that people are getting around your site very, very easily and very quickly, then all of a sudden Google Analytics will go, wow, this is a good quality site. We will rank this higher on the list so that way people will go to it. Because there's heaps and heaps of web pages you go to out there and you're just like, I'm not sure where to go from here. And that's what you're wanting. You're wanting somebody to just read your blog or to read your website and know exactly where they need to go. Do they need to click the Contact Us button now? Do they have any further questions? You want somebody to read your stuff and go, you know what? That was a great place. That was a great article. I have no more questions. I just want to write a comment on how fantastic that was. So Google are analyzing the site structure. If your client is not getting around properly and they're constantly flicking backwards and forwards from other pages, Google will go, well, this is not a high quality page because of the click rate. That the site is not structured properly, so you will go down in the ranks on Google. The other thing also is the site speed. When you're creating your website, if you go with something like Wix or Weebly or something like that, where you use templates and things like that, the site speed is not fantastic. So Google will go, we'll rank that one down. And it's what you call the bounce rate. If people are on your website for any more than 3 seconds, then Google go, oh, this person really likes this site, and we'll start analyzing it. And if that person is trying to download a video or an image or something like that, and the speed is not fast enough, then Google will say, well, this is not a high quality site because they don't have downloadable content that goes at the speed that the client wants it, so we will rank it down further. So the rate in which your videos load and your images load really, really is important when it comes to Google ranking you with your SEOs. So your site speed is absolutely crucial. It's great to have a wonderful 4K image up there, but at the end of the day, if your site is not going to keep up with that pixelation, then Google are going to go, this is not a high quality site, things aren't loading, things are going to broken links, things are going to broken pages, but you will drop down in those ranks. The other thing that they're also analyzing is time spent on the site. Like I said, it's called a bounce rate, and that's when people go to a site, and if they're off your site within 11 seconds, then Google go, no, this is not a high quality site. And that's because they want you to spend time on people's sites. If you're scrolling around, you're clicking on other pages, you're going to other links, you're reading articles, you're looking at photos, you're downloading free content, then Google will go, wow, this must be a high quality site. There's a lot of people looking at it, so we're going to rank it higher. When it comes to your links on your site, you have to ensure that they're all working. If somebody clicks on a link and it goes to a page that's broken or not loading, they'll automatically click the cross button and they'll be off your site. If your links are not working, Google will actually analyze that as well and go, well, this is not a high quality site. They don't know how to put in their links. Their email's not working. Their phone number's wrong, sort of thing. So your site will drop down on that ranking list to pages 4, 5, 6, and you really don't want one. The other thing also that they're analyzing, and this is really great for Facebook ads, is what you call a relevance. And a relevance is working out how the image is in relationship to the description and how it all works. Because unfortunately we had so many spammers and hackers and scammers back when all this started that they had to bring in this relevance. And if the picture wasn't relevant to the content, then that would drop down the quality, and then Google would go, well, we'll just drop this one down because this person doesn't have it worked out that they need to have some relevance in with their pictures, in with their products. So if you've gone to a funny cat video page and then all of a sudden there's all these recipes about chicken or something like that, it'll go, hang on, that's not linking up. This person wants to watch funny cat videos. We want to show them funny cat videos, but then you've got a chicken popping in. This doesn't work. We're going to drop this down, and that's a lesser quality page. So there's more going on than people realize. You still need to use your keywords for your search engine optimization. Kind of think of it like a recipe book. So when you open that recipe book, what is it that you would be looking for in the chapters so that way somebody can find that recipe? So if you have got chocolate mud cake, you would go to the index, you would look up cakes, and then you'd look up chocolate, then you'd look up mud cake, and that would be on page 63. You'd go to that page, easy, done, they've found the content that they're looking for. That's what your keywords is all about. Once your keywords are done and your search engine optimization is looking good, because it's not difficult, it's just a couple of paragraphs, that's when Google will start analyzing your site, your speed, how much time people are spending on that site, the links, the description, the images, and then all of a sudden the quality of your page goes up or down based on your content. If you've got low resolution videos or outdated content, your page will drop, and Google will just go, look, whatever, they've got a web page, but if somebody's searching for it, we're not going to put it high in the ranks because this is not a quality service. So tip number 2 is to go in depth and really break down your content. Make it thorough and make it amazing. If they read an article and they don't have any more questions, but they just want to make a statement at the bottom, that is the absolute 5-star service that the SEOs are looking for. They know what to do next. They know to click an appointment here. They know to go to the About section. They know to download that content easily and effortlessly. Talk about your relevant topics in depth as well. It doesn't matter what you're talking about as long as it's relevant to what it is that you do. There's no point in talking about Kim Kardashian if you are making chocolate mud cakes. There's no relevance to the topic, and it's not an in-depth topic. So make sure it is relevant to what it is that you do. That's what Google's looking for. Is it relevant? Break it all down and make it very, very simple. The longer people are surfing your page and engaging, the more Google eyes will analyze what the people like, and you will rank higher. So say, for example, you've got a blog out there. You write some text in your blog, then you add a picture. Then you write some more text, then you add a picture. Then you write some more text and you add a picture. Because that person has to scroll past that picture and kind of look at it and then read the next section. Continue to read more by clicking this button. That's what Google wants. It wants people to stay on your page as long as possible. And anything over 30 seconds is a really good thing on your web page. Absolutely fantastic. But you've got to make it high quality and amazing. So tip number 3 is not so much to do with SEOs, but it's absolutely fantastic for business, and I wanted to take you through it just quickly. I actually will be showing my mentorees how to do this for themselves if they haven't already, and it's called Google My Business. Jump on it. It's completely free. You can ask your customers to give you a star rating, and this is the part of the new era, and many people live by it, especially when it comes to things like what if, Travel Lodge and stuff like that. People are leaving Google ratings so that other people can drive business to there or stay away from it. When I was in Tasmania last year, we decided to go to a restaurant, and I said to my partner John, hey, let's look at some restaurants that are in this little town. It was a very small town, very, very cute and quaint. We looked up the Google restaurants, and there were 2 restaurants listed. One of those restaurants had 2-star ratings, and both of them said, I got food poisoning. So needless to say, we did not go to that restaurant sort of thing. We went to the other one. It was absolutely fantastic. We relied on those Google reviews in an area we didn't know to find a restaurant that was fantastic. And I'm so glad we didn't pick the other one, because the other one was literally right door to where we were staying, and we probably would have chosen that one out of convenience. So I'm really, really glad we looked it up on Google. People are using star reviews more and more now, and you should too. Ask your clients to leave some feedback so that when they look you up on Google, they'll go, oh, this person's got a 5-star rating. This is fantastic. I'm going to read some more. So I'll show you that now. So all you need to do is go into Google and type in Google Business. That's all you need to do. Click on Google Business and it will take you through how to sign up, okay? You just sign up and you verify your business. That's all you need to do. So if I go into mine, I type in Trish Palmer Therapies. And here it is. This is my Google Business on Google. It gives you the star ratings. It gives you all my contact information. I put on some photos. I've got events that are coming up for people who want to see my events and things like that. And I can change it all at any time that I want. And as you can see, if I go to page number 1 on Google, we have Trish Palmer, Trish Palmer, Trish Palmer, Trish Palmer, Trish Palmer, Trish Palmer, Trish Palmer. I dominate that Google page, that number 1 page. So all you do is you type into Google, type Google Business, and then go to your sign up and verify your business. Take yourself through those steps, add some stuff, and get on with it, because that way you will pop up in this sidebar when people are looking for you and your products and your services in your area, and that will help get you noticed on Google. So if you have any questions, please chat to me in the comments box. Remember, you can book your free Modern Mentoring Tour with the link below. We are officially launched. It's absolutely fantastic. We've got so much people coming on board, and we can chat and show you what's going on. So it's going to be fantastic. And if there's anything you'd like me to do a video on, please let me know, because you guys are the drivers of the content. And next week I'll be doing cognitive behavioral therapy tasks. This is absolutely fantastic for anybody who works in the natural therapies industry, psychology, hypnosis, anything like that. So join me same time next week for episode 18, cognitive behavioral therapy. Otherwise than that, have an awesome day, everybody. Bye bye.